What's going on, guys? This is Metal Sharpens Metal. Today we have a music video by a band called Amoura. The song is called Impacted, and it is a certified banger. So let's check it out. Playing music in the home. You got old pictures of dad with his son. How can your own disease make me disconnect? You realize the impact. Kid watching for dad out the window. Got some old good memories with dad that he remembers. But now life is a little bit more bleak. The walls on dad's head start to cave in. This chorus never gets old. It is so powerful. They did a great job. You know we aren't getting out of here without a breakdown. Heavy subject matter, heavier instruments. So dad was feeling so surrounded, it said, a million decisions to make. Got a guiding hand from dad. Father wished that his son's world ended. That's... yikes. So this song is intense. This song has, it sounds like a minor thing, but it has guided me through many workouts. It is extremely motivating to me. It's not motivating in the sense that like I'm happy, I'm ready to go, I'm excited for life. It's like it's kind of like a kick in the butt of, hey, you've got a huge responsibility in your children here. Are you taking that seriously? And that to me is such a motivator sometimes, an adrenaline pump, or it gets you kind of off your butt doing something. It's obviously paired with a very aggressive music genre in metal, which I think fits it really well in the sense that, you're talking about I joked about you got heavy subject matter, heavier instruments.
It feels like somebody took my heart and dropped it into a bucket of boiling tears.
It's an extreme. There's a lot of emotion around it, and there's a lot of emotion in screaming with your voice, right? This song is an experience. It's the vocals in the chorus are very memorable, and the guitars as well. Just the melodies. I have that stuck in my head a lot of the time, and it just continues to remind me, like, so this band I don't think is Christian, but they are still speaking to such deep truths that come from the Christian faith of the importance of fatherhood, the fact that the only perfect father we can possibly have is God. It's not going to be by our works or our efforts that any human fathers here can be good enough. But they see the impact and the importance of a father that left apparently, for maybe he had, was struggling with depression. He clearly made it that far without a guiding hand, and he said, how can you stand to have your own knife in your back? As if he betrayed himself, the father, by leaving his son. I don't know who said it, but a father doesn't just just get rid of all of his responsibility and just have it kind of fizzle out into the ether. You can't just leave and then disconnect that bond that you have with those kids. You're going to trash that bond. You're going to ruin it, but you're not going to get rid of it. A single mother raising a child is a tragic thing in and of itself, not just because it's hard for her, but because the child is actually not getting the full experience of two parents, as would be the ideal for a child to have to go through all these things without the guiding hand, with a father with a million decisions to make, a father that felt surrounded, so the father can't kind of process or handle his own issues. How's that going to impact the kid? Well, those responsibilities are going to go to other people. That kid is going to be raised in a household that doesn't understand leadership from a good dad. And so another thing, we're going to see this a lot in these songs, in some of the songs that I'm going to look at. Not because I specifically even looked for it, but because there's so much truth behind how important a father is to his children, and the presence of the father, the actual quality time. The father's important either way, right? The father's important if he leaves, which we see these songs. You're still writing lyrics about a man who left you maybe decades ago. He's still impacting your life today, even though he was gone. And then the father who stays, but maybe struggled with alcoholism, like we're going to probably see in one of these other songs. So, there's so much that a father can do right, and so much that a father can do wrong. And it's it sets the trajectory for the kid's life. So be strong out there, men. And for the women out there, support your husbands if you have them. Raise your kids well if you have them. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the song. And even if you didn't, I hope you got some value out of the lyrics and thinking about that extremely important relationship of a father raising eternal kids. I hope you guys enjoyed the time here. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you next time.